Today we're gonna bring pets from Growaway Garden into Minecraft. I'll be building structures together with my friend, and a judge will be comparing them. Over the course of 3 rounds, we need to find out who will win and who will have to fulfill the winner's wishes if they lose. Let's not waste any time. I hope you enjoy watching. And dear friends, we've already logged onto the Minecraft server, and my friend is here with me. Say hello.
Hey everyone.
This is gonna be really intense. So let's do it like we did in the last episode. What are we gonna do? Specifically, we'll build the first structure in 5 minutes, the second one in 15 minutes, and the last one in a whole 30 minutes. I think that's really gonna make a difference. And of course, the Wheel of Fortune will decide which structure we build. So let's go ahead and move on to it. Alright, dear friends, here is our Wheel of Fortune. These are the kinds of animals we'll be building today, some of them at least. Alright, let's spin it. Let's see what we get on the first try. I really hope we get something good this time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And we get Blood Owl, which means we got this bloody owl. Now I'll send the picture and we'll start building. So we have 5 minutes to build this picture. I'll set up the timer right now. Just wait a second. This is my spot and entry for a like. Guys, right now, just leave a like so I can at least get in and build something. Basically, it all depends on you. What are you doing over there? I don't get it. I hope you left a like. 3, 2, 1. All right, that's enough. I think you hit the like button, so let's go. We're going in and we're gonna build. All right, guys, the timer will also start in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and the 5-minute timer has started. We have a little time to build this owl. Oh my gosh, I'm shocked. I've prepared some small blocks here as much as I could. I don't know how much that'll help me, but I hope it helps somehow. Oh, it looks pretty good so far. Everything's going great for me so far. How are things going for you?
I'm doing alright.
By the way, guys, I forgot to mention that at the end, the person who gets the lowest score, there will be 3 rounds in total. And that person, as a result, has to fulfill the wish of the winning player. That's actually pretty cool. I'll say right away, we have 3 minutes left, so...
No, but listen, mine is turning out really funny.
I don't know. For me, I thought it would turn out well too, but honestly, it's not the best thing I've ever seen in my life. But it's not bad, relatively speaking.
I don't even know who will come out as the winner in this round, because everything here is pretty bad.
Now that's a bit better. Alright, so we need to wrap this thing up now. I'm telling you right away, there's 1 minute and 50 seconds left. I think I'm done, actually. By the way, it ends in 20 seconds. So I don't know what else I could change here. But for now, I just don't know if I got the colors right or not. The timer is up. That's it. We're not doing anything. We're not doing anything. We're just gonna go now and see what the judge has to say. Let's look at each other's builds. Do we look at our builds or wait for the judge?
Let's check out each other's builds.
Alright, then I'll come over to you. Since it turns out your recording wasn't on at first, so people can see how it all started, so I'll clear this up here and let's check it out together. Hey, you actually did this really well, I have to say. You've got this and the ears, and these wings, and overall you picked the colors pretty well. Well, honestly, not bad at all. My build is a bit smaller than...
I really tried today.
Yeah, it's impressive. Alright, then let's go check out my build, shall we? But honestly, mine looks a bit worse than yours.
Oh, hey, by the way, the idea with the banners is really well done. I think the judge will probably like yours more, because it seems like yours has more detail. But on the other hand, in terms of the picture...
It's more or less similar.
Yeah, it does look similar. Maybe even more so than mine.
Well, we'll see. Let me do it under this one. Your eyes are just made differently. They're cooler. All right, then let's call in the judge, who I remind you has a higher education in judging. So he will be evaluating our builds. Let's go.
Hello everyone, friends. I'm the same judge from the previous part.
All right. Let's go.
I think we can move on. I think we should just go ahead and start judging right away. So, what can I say? The build is basically similar. If you take the initial, so to speak, version where it was built from, the build looks a bit dark there. Although, in my opinion, it's supposed to be some kind of dark animal. An owl, maybe? I don't even know. The eyes are cool, the eyes are made nicely, the legs are a bit dark, that fits. The wings seem okay, kind of similar, but the only thing is the color is also kind of dark.
But I see that you have chosen from the Beautiful Ceramics collection.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, ceramics are cool, especially because of the banners. But there's not enough of that darkness, especially in the eye.
I get it, but my build is small, so it was basically impossible to do it any other way.
Yeah, it's a bit miniature. Just like with the mummies in the previous part, there were a lot of miniatures too. Well, these ducks are actually made pretty nice. They even look quite accurate. I'd probably rate it around 7 out of 10.
7? Yeah? Alright, let's take a look at the previous build from another participant.
So this one looks kind of cute, I'd say. First of all, the colors are brighter. This turned out to be a cheerful owl.
Actually, the wings are made exactly like in the picture. That is, they're pointing upwards.
Yeah, they're raised. I get it, I see.
In the picture, they're lowered actually.
No, they're kind of, like just a little bit raised. Even say it looks a bit cooler this way. I like that it looks so cute. Somehow more colorful, Yeah, I don't know, I'd give it a 9. 9 out of 10.
Wow! So the first point goes to Moomin, to my opponent now.
That's how it is, because I like his build more.
Well, I don't know. I just look at the colors. I thought you were going to talk about the colors. It's just that the colors here are at their maximum.
Well, the colors, I'll say this. Yes, they're brighter, but first of all, there was more of the darkness in the eyes missing in the previous build. Alright then. If the color were just a bit darker, if you took a dark red, maybe it would look better.
The thing is, Minecraft just has a small color palette. I would have chosen a darker one, but I didn't want to use brown either. It's just a bit too dark.
Actually, I even really like the overall build itself as a model. It even looks significantly better in a certain way, I think. In terms of thickness, I'd say.
I get it, I understand. So in the end, 1 point is given and I have 1 0 point. So now the Wheel of Fortune will decide which build we'll be making next, and we'll have 15 minutes to do it. Alright guys, let's go. Let's see which pet we'll be building right now in just 15 minutes. And it's a raccoon. So a raccoon, not bad. So we got a raccoon, so let's get to building it. Let's get the blocks ready and start the timer. Alright guys, the 15-minute timer starts right now. And let's get to it, basically. I've got some pictures here on my phone, so let's start building. I don't know whether to make it big or small, but we've got 15 minutes, so we can go a little wild. So, how's it going for you right now? How are you doing right now?
I really, truly messed up. I inadvertently placed it far too close to the main entrance.
I'm not sure how to make it look a bit curved, like it's supposed to be. I'm just trying to make it curved. So far, I'm doing the legs pretty well. They're turning out nicely. By the way, have you already finished making the face over there? Are you done?
Me? No, I haven't done it yet.
Well, you should finish it up, because, you know, time isn't endless.
It's actually turning out pretty well. I just turned it on here. Did it like this. By the way, actually, this video could work pretty well as a tutorial on how to build some animals or plants.
Yeah, that's true, guys. So I think you absolutely have to hit that like button and subscribe too. You know how it is. Apparently, with the kinds of things I'm doing right now, I don't think I'll be able to finish it in the time we've been given. But I'll try to get it all done as quickly as possible.
Looks like you've already got something in mind over there.
Well, I'm just trying to adjust to the judge. And he says it's too dark, even though in my reference picture it was much, much lighter. I was just following the reference picture. It wasn't lighter, it was just dark enough to make it clear that it's from the picture. He didn't like something about it. So I'm thinking, if he likes really bright colors, then I should use bright colors for him.
For now, well, the face isn't exactly going according to the original plan, it seems.
Just so you know, time-wise, there are 6 minutes and 50 seconds left. I can make it in time. I was just thinking, before I thought I wouldn't be able to make it. My situation is just really, really weird. I don't even know how to do all this, because everything I've done is off-center. But it's kind of strange.
Same thing happened to me.
Now I'm probably gonna run into some trouble here, just because I simply won't have enough time to do everything I planned. Alright, it looks like this part is okay, this is okay, I've done everything here. So now I just need to finish the rest of this raccoon. Yeah, my situation is as bad as it gets. Basically, I've got...
What's going on over there with you now?
Things are really quite tough and challenging for me at this very moment right now. I need to fix all this quickly.
I'm starting to get worried about you.
I'm just not keeping up, to put it bluntly. Not at all. Alright, I've got a minute and a half left.
You're probably making a big one, from what I can tell. Because if you're running out of time, I haven't really gone all out here.
Really went all out here, no joke. But now I'm gonna have to do this part. There's just not enough time, so I'm doing it like just making some quick moves like this with plastic fast. That's it, the timer's up, guys. I wanted to finish the other details, but the tail turned out pretty mediocre. The timer's up, so let's go ahead and have the judge evaluate this right away, and then we'll see what actually happened. So, dear friends, here is our professional judge. Alright, so which room are you gonna go to?
Well, I think the mummy one.
I ended up with a rather miniature one, though I certainly could have gone much bigger.
The nose looks pretty cool, I think. But the only thing is right here.
I can actually show you what I originally intended, it's just that I miscalculated the size and it didn't work out.
It looks pretty good so far, I have to say. The ears are cool.
I want to point out this detail. The fact that you have all these different strokes at the bottom, that's a problem. A bug in the game. It's not supposed to be like that. So when you just place a pet on your lot, it's supposed to show up as a grid, not with those strokes. So that's...
I just did it like in the picture.
Well, okay.
Well, it looks pretty cool. The tail, of course, isn't actually that big, but in the picture it is. And making it bigger would have taken more time.
More or less so.
The ears are cool. It feels like he's either running or, I don't know, there's wind blowing and his ears flying back.
That too. That's how I originally had it, with the face like that.
Well, that wouldn't really look much like it. Although, I don't know.
The only thing that bothers me is that the nose is missing that little line underneath. These two little dots, but the line, I guess, hard to do. I don't even know how to make it. You just have to use more blocks, so to speak. Make it wider. Well, damn, I don't even know. It looks cool. I don't even see anything missing. It looks awesome. I give it 8 out of 10.
Okay, then let's go to my place and see what I've got. But I'll say this, I didn't quite finish in time.
Well, why is it flying? What is that flying down there?
Oh, he pooped here just a little bit.
Well, clean that up.
So the first thing I don't like, I consider it's kind of super long, like really long. If you just cut off this part, it would be fine. Otherwise, it's not even a raccoon anymore, it's a fox.
He just stretched out. You know, when he steals something, he stretches out really hard, like really intensely.
When a mob runs over him, he stretches out like that too. I'm telling you, right on the road.
That's how he jumps, by the way.
It's just so long. I can immediately give that A minus. Now, the face is made.
Is it nice?
I don't know about the face. Well, okay, yeah, it's nice. It even looks similar actually, because when I look at the pictures, his eyes seem kind of bulging too. There's even a sense of minimalism, but they're slanted.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, to be honest, that it's better, because this length for me is really bad. I really don't like this, because it just looks like he got run over by a car and got stretched out.
He's not stretched out. It's because he's jumping at that moment. He's jumping to grab the food.
That can be.
To steal it, you know?
Raccoons, well, they're small and chubby. That much I know. Even judging by the picture, he's smaller there. Yeah, he's long there, but not that much.
So, well,
I don't even really know.
okay, so
I'd give it, I would give it a 6, because, I don't like this length, and the tail is unfinished, because I could actually count that as a minus, because time is time. You have to manage to do it in time. See, maybe if you hadn't made it so long, you would have had time to finish the tail. Well, I'll give it a 7, just because, fine.
And what did you give the previous one?
8.
So that's 2 points and 1 point. Oh, I have 0 points. And so in the end, if we assume there won't be a third round, or even if there is, it won't really change the result. So in fact, Mumik won. But guys, if you want a decisive third round right now, meaning everything depends on it, either I win or Mumik does, then go ahead and subscribe and please leave a like, because without these actions, watching videos on my channel is forbidden. Do it right now. And now we're doing the decisive third round, which will determine who wins, me or Mumik. Let's go. All right, everyone, I am going to be spinning the magnificent Wheel of Fortune one more exciting time. Let's see which adorable and fascinating pet we are going to get to build together this time around. And it's Kitsune, though I spelled it wrong. So we got Kitsune. So now we're picking out the blocks and starting our timer to see what we end up with. There are actually only 4 colors here. So I have no idea how I'm going to build it, because it looks, you know, we get the most difficult pet, and it's going to be pretty hard to pull this off. So honestly, I have no clue at all how I'm going to do this.
I'm not going to make it big. I decided that right away, because if I make it big, it will take way too much time.
Yeah, I'm not really going to build it big either, because our goal is just to build a kid's kennel. We just don't have any more time. And we can actually do it so that if we both finish our builds early, we can go ahead and start judging right away, like a false start or whatever you want to call it. But in the end, that's allowed by the rules too. All right. Well, honestly, right now, mine looks like a chicken. I mean, you can't really see much difference from a chicken here. Or rather, there are actually a lot of differences here. Well, all the differences are here. Actually, it's the other way around. All similarities are here. What am I saying? Oh my God.
That forgot how to talk. Shocking.
This is hardcore shock content.
So far?
So far, mine is turning out kind of crappy.
Yeah, I have this absolute feeling that that's exactly what's happening.
I've basically got the ears done. Basically done. Just need to see if this way is better or no, this way is worse. So I'll do it like this. I'll leave it. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. I have to make all these little patterns. Oh my God. What the... How? Who came up with this? Who even created this animal? It just feels impossible to do this. But actually, for real. Okay, 1, 2 here. Basically, roughly speaking, I just need to make the letter G here. But I didn't make the letter G. I did it differently. The pattern turned out more or less decent, more or less. Okay, Minecraft is a really tough game. You really have to think here. There's geometry and all that. So, guys, math is in full swing here. So, guys, drop a like. Well, it's fine. But compared to Minecraft, it actually seems pretty good. But I need to repeat this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, or maybe 5 times. Basically, I need to repeat all this nonsense I just did 5 times.
I don't know about you, but honestly, in this particular round, I genuinely don't even expect to win, because my absolute biggest fear was the formidable kitsune. I thought I wouldn't be able to build it.
Well, kitsune came up, so that's the situation.
Whatever happens, happens, but I still think I'll beat you, even if I build the worst structure in the world. Right now, mine looks really funny. It's like I even...
Like an owl, kind of, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could certainly say that.
Right now, I might end up with a mutant. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but it feels like a little mutant is about to appear. That's what I'm leaning towards. Pam. So, I don't know if it'll turn out even or uneven, but I think it'll look pretty cool. All right, I think I'm done. I don't know.
How much time do we have left?
By the way, there are 8 minutes left, so there's still some time. So, this is what I ended up with, guys. I don't know if it's good or not. The only thing I noticed is that it's a little bit... Well, never mind. I won't change anything anymore. Basically, we're left with the build we have now. It's raining. Oh, man. Basically, that's it. I've built everything here. I can see that everything here is done. I don't see any point in adding anything else. So I guess we'll just wait for the final verdict. I'll just wait here on the bench for a little while, then...
I think this more or less looks like a kitsune. Now I just need to add some texture.
You have 5 minutes left. What do we have here? Well, let's evaluate Mumik's first build, and I'll set up a wall here. 1, 2, 3. And that's how it all turned out.
Well, so to speak.
only for the body, for the head. Everything else was done just by hand.
Honestly, it looks OP. I can see a lot of work has been put in, so to speak. It looks beautiful. The ear is just OP. The ears look cool too. The only thing is they're a little bit off, of course, but they look nice. They're a bit off because they're not as long. Wait, hold on, what's this? Alright, let's not look over there. I saw it by accident. The picture just appeared out of nowhere. This is probably also part of the build. So, what can I say? It looks totally OP. I see a lot of different blocks here, which I guess are used for some kind of contrast, I can say. Damn, the drawing is actually really good. I haven't seen the previous one yet. I think I won't rate it for now, and then give a comparative rating between the two.
Okay.
Because this is really very good.
Let's set me up with ERLT there too, so everything's fine.
Alright, let's watch. Let's do it this way.
And 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Alright.
Well, I don't know, yours looks a bit better, it seems.
Well, it kind of looks like a face. Well, I won't comment on the face, even though some comments are popping up in my head. Let's just say it doesn't really look like a kitsune, more like a wolf kitsune, because it looks aggressive. First of all, the paws. Well, okay, actually the paws are even kind of similar. Mumik's paws are kind of small, but still, damn, I don't even know. Actually, it even looks kind of similar, because if you look at the pictures and compare, those kitsune also have massive muscular paws, I'd say. But it looks, I don't know, pretty similar to the picture, quite similar. Alright, what can I say? Honestly, I'd say that in this battle, Mumik won because
Yes!
today he's really giving a master class. Today they're really beautiful, but yours isn't far behind either, because you also stood out in many parts of your builds, which were also well done.
Alright, no need to suck up, seriously. Alright, I got it. So, it turns out Mumik wins, and I'll have to fulfill some tough dare, or maybe not so tough, depending on what he comes up with for me. You can write your suggestions for the dare in the comments right now.
I can name one.
What is it?
You'll give me your biggest one.
Goodbye, Raccoon. He really did so much with me.
Yeah, just like that.
So, guys, that's how this fun video turned out. I think it deserves your like. We've asked you to like so many times, but seriously, please hit that like button, because this video turned out really interesting. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Good luck to everyone. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye everyone.